What are you doing? You coming in? You gotta be like chill though.
Yeah, gonna be chewing like a Dylan. That's the kickoff to Mardi Gras and the dirty rice.
My shirt matches our tapestry here.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. My nose is like stuffy and like feels like it's like running, but I try to blow it and nothing comes out.
I didn't know if you wanted cheese or not, so I got it out.
Is this really like that kind of cheese dish?
Not really, no.
I didn't think so.
It isn't, but just in case, I thought I'd save a trip back out.
I'm gonna try to blow my nose really quick.
Okay.
You keep your nose where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay. No stealing off my plate.
I'll keep an eye on her. So we're doing dirty rice, guys, for Mardi Gras. We're being down and dirty. That's right. What's everybody else doing for Mardi Gras? You like our little background and everything? We got the Mardi Gras thing going on there. Can you see it? Can you see it behind me? We got the Mardi Gras. And we got some Mardi Gras shirts on and everything. Meg will be right back.
I just realized something.
What?
I think those broken blood vessels I had on my face
Yeah.
might have been from trying to blow so hard.
Oh, maybe.
Because I've realized, like, for a while I would like force to try and blow my nose, even though like nothing comes out.
Yeah. She has like a deviated septum. So it's, hey Christine, how are you? So,
Yeah, guys, I've been struggling with a deviated septum for like
a million years.
3 years now. And finally, I got an appointment with the ear, nose, and throat doctor finally next month. But I realized I had a broken blood vessel here and here, and now I have one like over here on this side of my nose. I'm wondering, because recently I've stopped, like before I would just like, okay, nothing comes out when I try to blow like a normal person. Okay, let me just like give it my all.
Yeah.
And it's still, like, I would do that, and if anything, it would make it, like, more swollen and more, like, whatever.
Because you were forcing it.
And, yeah, and so I'm wondering if...
Because those tissues in there are sensitive.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's... And that would explain, like, why they were on this side.
Yeah.
Because
that's the side.
So, anyways, I have an appointment with the ear, nose, and throat doctor. And I realized I'm a little nervous. Do you think they're going to stick a camera down my nose and through my throat? Okay, good.
No, that's if you have a throat obstruction, then they'll do that.
Okay.
Then they'll go up to make sure.
Yeah, because I don't know if it would really fit.
No.
Because it's like, I can't breathe out of one side of my nose.
I have mine, but I think mine's from when I broke my nose.
Well, I'm realizing...
I was a kid when I broke my nose.
It's like a very common thing. And they say, like, some people, I don't know who they are, but, like, I've seen some videos where people say, like, women, like, when women hit, like, 25, 26, which is around the time that it started happening, that there's, like, different hormones that, like, can change, like, something in your sinus or something, and so it's common for that reason with women, I guess.
Huh. I don't know enough about it other than I know that mine is, and I just haven't done anything about it. But.
Well, the thing is, I'm a crybaby. But, like, if I get a cold, which, thank you God, I haven't gotten a cold in a million years.
We've been we're usually really healthy.
But the last time I got a cold was around the time that this, like, was starting. And, like...
You just shocked me.
If, like, one side of my nose is backed up or whatever, like, my whole nose is, and then I feel like I'm, like, drowning.
Yeah.
So anyways...
All in the lifeguard, and he better be hot.
We're gonna try this rice that Mom made.
Yeah, this is dirty rice, which is a traditional
This is enough for you, honey.
Cajun dish. So I was gonna make a bunch of Cajun stuff, and I said, you know,
I didn't know they kept cows in cages.
they do. Yeah, actually they do. They keep newborn veal in cages. So it keeps the meat real tender. Cause
And then my nose just like starts like running out of nowhere.
Well, it's not coming out of nowhere. I know where it's coming out of.
But so it was funny. I had like a physical, a week or two ago, whatever it was, and I talked to the primary care doctor about two things: my nose, and then I also have a little wart on my foot. So
it's one of those planter's warts, so it's like more like internal on your foot. It doesn't look like a nasty old nothing. You can't even tell.
Y'all will eat this up. I'll show ya.
You can't even
there
see
ain't
it.
nothing there, but it feels there literally is nothing there.
No, it's inside.
There literally is nothing.
That's why they call it, I think, a planter's wart, because it's implanted. Like
yeah. So it started feeling like I was walking.
Your toenails look nice. I didn't know you did your toenails.
Yeah, the thing about my toenails is they peel off really fast, and they grow really fast.
Wow.
My toenails.
Just grow nails.
My toenails grow super fast.
Her grow nails.
And the polish always peels off my toenails. I don't know why. Like, if I take a bath and I have my toenails done, like, they'll
I know you've said that before.
plain.
But it doesn't happen on your fingers.
No.
It's weird because your hands are in the water all the time.
I think I need to, like, buff my toenails more and make them, like, rougher so that the polish sticks to it a little more.
Good one. Wow, that
she
felt good.
inspired me.
Yeah.
Oh. But so it's just a funny little quick story time so I went to the doctor and she put in like referrals for an ear, nose, and throat doctor to contact me to make an appointment.
We have a new general practitioner, general primary care, and I really like her. I don't know if anybody else is having that issue with your medical insurance. It seems like every year for the past 5 years, we've been having to get a new doctor, but this one swore to me that she's not going anywhere. So anyways, within a few days span, I got a call from both the ear, nose, and throat and the foot doctor, and I had kind of a brain fart when I was on. So the foot doctor called me first, and I set up that appointment, whatever. And then it was like later that day or the next day or something, the throat doctor, ear, nose, and throat doctor called me, and I had kind of a brain fart because I had to be on hold for like 20 minutes. I called them. That's what it was. They texted me to call them. So I called them and was on hold for like 20 minutes. Oh, and then when they finally come, you're like, what am I calling for again?
Literally. So I had like a brain fart moment because they answered and they were like, hello, like whatever, like, how can I help you? And I was like, oh, I was calling because I got a message, that I got a referral to call to make an appointment and whatever. So she goes, okay, what's your name and your birthday? I tell her, and then she goes, okay, so, like, what are your symptoms?
She said, well, it's my foot. You didn't.
The fart smell cleared before words actually came out of my mouth.
That's good.
But for a split second, because, like, she just answered the phone and was like, hello, like, what's your name? Like, how can I help?
After
like,
listening to the elevator music for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and she didn't, like, remind me. She didn't say it, like, so-and-so's office.
ENT,
like, orthopedics, how can I help you, whatever. So, when she first, I went, she's like, what are your symptoms? I went, and I was about to say, well, I have a wart on my foot.
And she would have been like, woohoo!
Like, great, you are calling the ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Do you also have a wart on your nose?
Or your throat? And so, but thankfully I went, Oh, I'm having trouble breathing. My doctor said it was a deviation. So I did see my doctor.
She said I'm a deviant.
She said there is I think they call it a deviation. Can't breathe out of one side of my nose. And I was like,
got that done.
good
Score.
save. Did not need her to know that there's also a wart on my foot.
No. Hey, thank you for the rose.
But we're getting everything fixed, guys.
Oh, we're gonna be ready for the summer.
From the nose to the toes.
You know, not in a selfish way or anything, but I'm kind of hoping. I think they just opened a new Crumble up near where your doctor's appointment is. I'm gonna look at that week.
So you're gonna come with me?
I was thinking, yeah, you know, just for moral support, you know. And so I'm hoping that particular week, because, you know, they change their cookies every week, you know. So I'm hoping that they'll have good cookies that week. And maybe we'll go and get, you know, the small ones. Get like 6, you know, one of each of the small ones. Those cookies are, like, the big ones are just too much.
I was going to say the crumble, they're good when you can get the little ones, because I think they're cooked a little better.
I agree.
And, like, it's just, like you said, like, it's so much when you get the big ones.
Yeah.
It's, like, too much to, like, try and
cookie.
Because, like, you spend so much on them.
Yeah.
That it's like, oh, I want to make sure I eat all of this.
Yeah.
To the point that you're like,
well, see, we should have made the appointment for your birthday again, then we could have gone, but it's not. It's in this month, isn't it? In March, yeah. Because they give you a free cookie for your birthday. Because I know last year we got a free cookie.
Yeah.
But
it's not too far.
But no. But I'm hoping that I do want to try maybe 1 or 2 of their cakes. Has anybody tried any of the crumble cakes? We haven't been there since they started doing those. So we haven't tried any of their little cake things. So I'm hoping that they have a good, and I'm hoping that those are also in small and large sizes as well, so we can get a small of that to try maybe, you know, if they have a good one that week. No. So I'm really sorry, Meg. I didn't bring out the jerry beads.
Oh. What about the Ben beads?
My
nose is like running. Can you catch it, Tatum?
Tim, can you get her a Kleenex?
Can you catch it for me? Oh, so I think it's because the air is extra dry. We haven't done a fire in a little bit because it's been like sunnier lately.
Yeah, but today it was really cold and windy.
So we got a little fire going. I think the air is a little drier.
It is. But we did take a little sneaky today. Tuesdays are usually our lighter, easier days. And we got a couple of little Easter pillows at Home Goods. I don't know if you guys have a Home Goods near you, but they just opened one about maybe 6 months ago or so near us.
But I'm excited because these also double as like St. Patrick's Day pillows.
Yeah, so these are two-sided. They're
like a cute little plaid.
So we got these, yeah. And, I mean, they're not just Easter, you know, because they're plaid, but it came with this.
They also, these match the,
with the matching.
the little St. Patrick's Day shorts. I got little shorts that are
Oh,
like this.
cute.
And like a little top.
And then show that pillow. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's all embroidered. Now, tell me that isn't beautiful, right?
This was like $15 at Home Goods.
Yeah, it was only $15 at Home Goods.
And then also we have this blanket that
I moved them because it was in front of the whole.
Yeah.
We wanted to do the Mardi Gras
These
theme
came
tonight.
together. I'm obsessed with this blanket, and I'm also gonna use it when we're not, or maybe I might steal it at some point. To put on my bed because I have sheets that are like this color that it'll look cute
look
with.
pretty.
But we also got this blanket. We got this when we were getting stuff for Valentine's Day, and
But we said this would be good for spring.
I just couldn't like leave without it, so I was like, oh yeah, like we'll use that for spring. Like I needed it. But look at how cute it is. It goes with this little pink blanket. But we also got Tatum a new bed today. And I didn't even realize I hadn't pulled this blanket out in a while. See the cute little bows? This is the new bed we got for Tatum today.
Tatum
So
got a
it
new
matches
bed. See all the pretty pink
the
bows, little princess.
bows on the blanket. So it all ties in together.
Yeah.
We had to get her a bed that wasn't like super seasonal because she has a Christmas bed and a fall bed.
Yeah. So we wanted to get one that was like spring.
And any other time you want to call.
But our Home Goods has a lot of really good stuff. Hey, thank you for the heartbeat. They have a lot of really good stuff. And I think their prices are good. We just buy a couple new things each season, you know.
But I thought, when you see these all on the couch, you can't really see the spread or the vision right now.
You'll see it when we
when
get
you
further
see
to spring.
These together and then this, it
It all
really
ties together.
because there's a little bit of the green in the blanket,
The
and
blues.
then the blues kind of a tie in with the
I just
edge
love
of
that
this.
pillow. I saw that and grabbed it, and I said, "Yep, this is coming home with us."
Yeah, there was another bunny pillow in the cart, but I said no. I think 2 bunnies is enough.
Well, we have this bunny, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta fix his bow.
Oh.
There you go, bunny.
Yeah.
His bow was a little messed up.
So I know next Tuesday is going to really be the day after St. Patrick's Day, but we're going to do our St. Patrick's Day live
Maybe I'll wear my little outfit.
the day after.
You have shirts, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I got a
But you
cute
can
little-
wear that.
I got this cute little set from Home Goods and TJ Maxx and whatever. It's like green shorts like this little green plaid, and then it's a little croppy toppy, and it's got shamrocks over the nippy whippies.
Oh, right. I saw that. So yeah, maybe I'll make some like Irish soda bread and maybe do the corned beef and things, and we'll do that maybe for next Tuesday's live.
I also have a little leprechaun hat and big bow that
Oh yeah, it's
I
just
could wear.
fashion statement over here. But yeah, we're once the weather starts getting a little nicer. Oh, don't forget, you guys, this Sunday we changed the clocks. I'm really excited about that. Really excited about that. Stay light an hour later. Then maybe we'll also do some lives in the car. We love doing lives in the car. During the day. A lot of times we can find, half an hour or 45 minutes, window at some point during the day, so we can do some lives then.
My posture is so good. I have that, like, depending who you see promoting it on TikTok, some people call it a waist trainer, some people call it a posture trainer. So, like, some people say it's to, like, give you, like, an hourglass figure. Some people say it's to get you to sit up straight. But that pink, like, super tight, like, corset thing, I don't know if you remember. I got it free from TikTok Shop. Maybe I need to start wearing it and pretending like it's posture training.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's having any issues with the TikTok. Speaking of which, all of a sudden, earlier, about an hour ago, I just turned TikTok on and I started looking, and I wasn't trying to remember what even came up on the feed. And I wasn't even like commenting or interacting with anybody or anything, and all of a sudden, it just disappeared. I had to literally reinstall it on my phone and re-log in and everything. It was crazy.
Irish soda bread is so good. I made it last year, I think she said.
Yeah, I make it usually. I usually just make it at for St. Patrick's Day. That's the only time I usually make it. But
Tatum's investigating the new blankets and pillows.
Oh, yeah, she always has.
Phone.
But we always have to have one of those like nice plush dog beds for her at the end of the couch, because that's how she gets up and off on using that. It's just to kind of save on her joints.
She's been a little cunnin' bunnin' today.
She is. She's nesting. So let's see, what else? Oh my gosh, so it was what day was it? It was about I think it was last weekend. Meg and I go out. You guys, I think, know
I'm
that.
Meg.
Yeah. We do Instacart as a side hustle. So we're doing a quick little shop for somebody in Walgreens, and like 1,000,000 cop cars. No, I mean, I'm exaggerating. So like 16, and I'm not exaggerating now. From 2 towns over and everything, come flying by, and we're like, something's going down. Something not good is going down here. Hopefully our delivery's not going that way, you know? So, later on, come to find out, there was, I guess this DRUG bust that went down, but, it was in the Home Depot parking lot, right? Now, what are the chances that 3 cars over, there was pew pew and everything went on. It was crazy. They had so many cop cars come in, and they arrested like 3 people, and it was crazy. But what's the chances? 3 cars over from where this went down, my son was there. He was there getting some stuff because they were doing some new perk pipes on the farm. He was there getting some perk pipes and something called socks, which they're like to hold back soil erosion. And he was short a couple, and it was a weekend, so he had to run to Home Depot and get them. My son said he jumped under his dash. He was in one of our big trucks, you know, got under his dash. And my son is 6'4" and very strong, very big. Now, when he ever told me, I'm like, OMG. I mean, how scary is that? That's like...
Yeah, well, I got a pimple this week. Not to go tit for tat or nothing.
I'm going to say, you're just trying to upshine him there. I'm just saying.
It's kind of starting to go away, but it was kind of, you know,
wow.
It was a little questionable there
explosive,
for a while.
Huh? Yeah. Wow.
So.
But that is scary. That is something you don't want to go through yourself, and you clearly don't want to hear that your child went through it. No matter how old your kids or how big they are, they're still your kids, you know? That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, shit was popping off on my face. See, now how come when I blow my nose, nothing comes out, but when I just laugh,
it all erodes.
A bunch of boogers just got in my nose.
Yeah. I made an amazing batch of brownies last night, you guys. They're almost all gone. And we didn't share them with anybody either. It was just Megan and I eating them. I'm not kidding you. I got up at like 3 o'clock this morning and was like, I woke up to go pee. And I'm like, oh, maybe just one more little piece. Since I'm up, you know. Why not go for another little brownie? They were really good. And I didn't make a video making them, of course. They're just a regular kind of generic recipe in my head that I make often. But, like, I don't use oil in them. I use butter and stuff. So everything's better with butter, right? And I used pecans on them. I do like nuts in my brownies. She really doesn't like nuts in her brownies, but she liked those. Usually I'll make it not put any nuts or anything in it, and then when I go to bake them, I'll put like, you know, like chocolate chips and stuff on one side, and then on the other side I'll put nuts. Yeah, that was scary with my son. It was my oldest son.
You keeping my spot warm? Please scooch over for me. Thank you.
And he was like, he said, yeah. He says, I just went under the dash. One of the getaway cars, whatever you want to call it, the bad people's cars, got pretty shot up, I guess, is what. But they were wanted. Like, they didn't even let them out on bail or anything. And one guy did get pew-pewed and had to go to the hospital. And a cop, I guess, and then he tried to, one of the cars tried to pin a cop between a cop car and stuff, and I guess really pinned the cop pretty good. It's pretty scary stuff. Nothing like that ever happens where we live. That's why it's like such big news to us. I mean, if you guys live in a big city, you'd be like, that's like commonplace. That just happens. But not around our neck of the woods.
Oh.
Right, baby? How are you? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, it's been the past few days been super cold and super windy again, but they're saying it's supposed to change up again. But you know, we've had years that we've had crazy snowstorms for St. Patrick's Day, so we shall see. You never know. Usually we're not out of the woods till like mid-April. By mid-April usually. I mean, we have had occasions where we've had a little passing snow in May or something.
You've
but
never been in the woods.
I've never been in the woods.
Tatum's never been in the woods.
We've never taken her in the woods? Well, we have, but on paths.
That's not the woods. Those are like parks.
Oh.
She's never been out where the bears are.
Oh.
Actually, she has. When we went camping that time.
That's right. Yeah, glamping.
But I don't think there was really any bears like there.
No.
Maybe we'll have to take you into some woods. Take you.
She said, I'm comfortable right here. I don't need to see any bears.
I don't know of any woods off the top of my head that we should go visit, but maybe we need to, you know.
The bears closest to us are pretty much on the border of Connecticut. That's the only place I think that they see bears in our state. Or if you go to the zoo, they do have some bears at our zoo. But other than that, we have our share of like coyotes and stuff. But like our state doesn't have any venomous snakes.
Tatum, are you hot stuff?
We don't have like a lot of like we don't.
I'm glad I gave her a haircut.
Yeah.
She'd be roasting if she still had them locks.
Even like the water here doesn't even get warm enough anymore in the summer that we even have sharks. I don't remember hearing any sharks at all this year. Because whenever there is, they make a big deal of it and let everybody know that, you know, a shark was spotted 10 miles offshore, you know.
I like shark movies.
You do?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I remember.
Tatum said she likes shark movies too. Did you see that?
I'm sure everybody's seen Jaws, right? I remember going to see the first Jaws, and I mean, back then when that first Jaws came out, you know, I think it's maybe 50 years ago, right? It's a little different than cinematronics or whatever they call it is now. And when that guy fell through like the bottom of the boat, if you guys remember the movie, I jumped, right? And you know, I have seen the movie since, and I still jump every time that happens, even though I know it's coming. You're wagging your tail.
You think that's funny? You think it's funny that mommy gets scared every single time?
And I know it's coming.
Oh my goodness.
And I still jump. But now see,
You think that's funny?
like I can't, you guys know this about me, I can't watch scary movies and stuff. But now like a movie like that, I can watch and won't get nightmares. Because I guess in my mind I know like
You just gotta stay
there's
away
no
from
land
the
sharks
water
that are
where-
gonna that are gonna come and get me in my sleep, you know? Yeah. That like
Yeah, that's why I like shark movies.
yeah, and like I don't have like bad dreams about sharks or anything.
Right, because like one thing about me, I can run faster than a shark.
You can? Wow. I don't think I could swim faster than a shark.
No, but try and get me on shore.
On land, yeah, I could outrun. I could outrun a shark on land.
Try and get me up here, tuck eye.
Yeah.
All them teeth and no legs.
That's right.
You might be a big old predator in the water, But tell him, Tate.
I was watching a video the other day, and I think it had to do with the translation. It wasn't. It didn't take place in the United States, and I'm not sure where it actually took place because the translation was weird. So it was saying that it was like the video was about this big shark attack, right? It wasn't. It was killer whales. But the translation on it came up that it was a shark attack, and it wasn't. It was killer whales, and it was a bad attack. I mean, I'll give them that. But but it was funny. I'm like, okay, so I'm waiting for the shark, and so I'm expecting the shark to come and attack the whales or something. But the whales were attacking people though. But so it must be similar, like large fish or something in translation or.
Tatum, I got a fart.
Oh, you're in the loading zone.
I feel it coming. I didn't want you to be near my blowhole.
Oh, speaking of whales.
Speaking of whales.
Oh, she went running up under your butt. She wanted a close up. She wanted to make sure you weren't tricking her.
She went and got a toy, shaking it off.
Shake that poop off that boop off my face. So yeah, I'm excited. We changed the clock Sunday. Super cool. So I know, like down in Florida, even now, like it probably doesn't get dark until probably I bet 7:30, 8 o'clock at night anyway, because you guys are closer to the equator than we are. To that equator.
I'm scared.
You think you'll have a bad dream about that? She's just showing you she can protect you.
Yeah. That's my guard dog.
Yeah. So our St. Patrick's Day parade is this weekend. They always do it, if it falls on a Saturday, thank you for the rose. If it falls on a Saturday, then they do it on a Saturday. If not, they always do it before. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. The
Tatum's bed brand is called Cupcakes and Cashmere.
I remember when we were down in Fort Lauderdale. One year, or maybe 2 years, we were there for
It's a cute
oh,
name.
cupcakes and cashmere. Yeah,
You like that, Tatum?
yeah, baby. It's nice and soft. They had, I don't know if they still do, but I bet they do, an amazing St. Patrick's Day parade.
It was okay.
I thought it was really cool.
It was alright.
I mean, it was more than what I expected. They had all kinds of, remember they had bulls and everything walking down the middle of the road? They were older bulls.
It was okay. It was okay.
It was better than ours.
It was okay.
I mean, our St.
I think we
Patrick's Day
weren't in
parade-
the best spot for
Yeah.
it. Because where we were, I think, was like the very end of it, where we were waiting because we were new
Yeah.
to town. We didn't know. I think if we had been more in the middle of it, if we had walked up
Yeah.
a little bit up the street, that way we could have like seen everything. Because I think we saw everything when it was like really like slowing down and like stopping and not like they were like okay clocking out like.
Right.
I think
And it was
better.
beautiful weather down there on those days.
I think maybe it would have been. I would have thought it was better if we were somewhere.
Very rarely. I'm not a big parade person anyway, but very rarely do we have like nice weather on the parade day. It'll snow, it'll rain, it'll be, and so then half of probably the good stuff that was going to be in the parade cancels. They don't go, because they're afraid they'll like ruin their uniforms or whatever, And so it ends up being, a bunch of drunks and the politicians go rain or shine though. They're still out there marching.
You look like I have an Adam's apple.
No. And they and like the Boy
'cause I'm
Scout
good at
troops and the
hiding
Girl
it.
Scout troops always they stick it out because they're Boy Scouts. They can weather that. But yeah, one year it was terrible snowstorm like the day before the parade. And they still had it. It was crazy. You couldn't even, like, there was still, like, parking bans and everything on, and still had it. And then, I think there was one time when you were young that,
Does it look like I have an Adam's apple because I'm going like this because my
No.
posture is so bad? Is that why?
you're seeing things. You don't have an Adam's apple.
I know, but I'm saying is my spine bent so much that it's creating one? Go on.
One time when Meg was young, it was a beautiful
I
day
was young
for
a
the
couple
parade.
times.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
So-
one time that there was the
No, I
parade,
was
it
young
was
a
nice.
couple of times.
Oh.
It wasn't just once.
That the parade was a nice day?
There was many times that I was young.
Oh, okay.
You
She was
said-
young
you
many
said this
times.
one time, but
Yes.
I was young a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
But so, this time that
This
I was young.
I think you were maybe like 4 or something.
Oh, just a wee lad.
Yeah. I mean, it was really like, I mean, you just had to wear maybe like a little sweater or something. But other than that, but then we have other parades during the year too. But I'm not a big
Well,
parade
because a lot of parades become bar crawl type things.
In our area, they do. They absolutely.
And one thing about me, I know you guys are all like, who's that 16-year-old supermodel sitting there? And truth is, I'm almost 30. But I look this supple and young because I don't drink alcohol. Because alcohol turns you into a raisin. And one thing my mama didn't raise was in. I'm out of here where people are drinking. I'm out of there. I'm not in there.
Yeah. I've never been a big drinker, and honestly, I don't want to have to babysit anybody that's drinking either.
No.
You know, I do have friends that drink and stuff, so.
But the thing, hear me out. The only people that actually have fun getting, drunk and, being around other drunk people are people that have a problem to the point that they can get so drunk that they, don't know what's going on.
Oh.
The only way, if you ask me, the only way to enjoy, I mean, I've never been to a club, but, the only way you could get, me to enjoy, loud music, partying, lots of people,
Yeah.
big crowds, whatever, would be if I was, so drunk that I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, and then
And,
that's really scary.
But, the only people that, could enjoyably get so drunk that they don't know what's going on is, people that, have a problem with alcohol. Because, I don't enjoy getting so drunk that I don't know what's going on.
No.
But some people do enjoy that, and I think that those people have a problem.
Yeah,
Hot take!
I don't know, I like being, sound mind.
I'm not saying
I don't
you can't
mind.
have a few drinks.
Yeah.
But the only way, it's just the party scene, no matter what, is so unenjoyable for me. And even people that go out and go to the party scene and whatever are I have to be so wasted to be able to be around these people and these crowds and whatever. And yeah, I think you have to have too much of a love for alcohol to be able to get that belligerent on a regular or on a basis that you're I don't know, maybe I'm just antisocial, but
Yeah. Maybe once every year or other year we'll go out, to lunch, and they'll have some crazy funny drink or something that we'll get one and split it or something.
And I'm not saying there hasn't been times that I've had 2 or 3 drinks and been a bit more giggly than I would have been without them. That's fine, but alcoholism, I mean, I don't know how, the definition of alcoholism or being an alcoholic is not knowing when to stop or whatever. That there's people that can go out and have a few drinks and say, okay, I'm having 4 drinks tonight, and they go out, and on the 4th drink
They'll
they go,
pace
okay,
themselves, and I'm done.
I'll pay my tab and I'm done. But there's some people that go, oh my god, but I could finish this bottle if I wanted to. Glug, 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 glug. And they get so drunk and so all over that they need the babysitters.
Yeah.
And whatever that, I mean, I guess some people would also say alcoholic versus like functioning alcoholic. Or whatever.
Right.
But either way, we don't drink. I don't think drinking is good.
Even when I was younger and I'd go out with my friends, I would know, like, I would go and talk to the bartender, you know, whatever. I'd know them. They were, you know, friends or, you know, whatever. And I'd say, if somebody tries to buy me a drink, I don't care what you charge them. You can charge them like it's a drink and let them think they bought me a drink. But you just make me a soda water with lemon. That's what I'm drinking. And they knew that. They knew that's all I was ever drinking was soda water with lemon if I went out. And I liked it because it was clear and you could see if, you know what I mean?
My legs is so dry.
It's this weather.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Now, I do miss that about in Florida, man. Like, you could get away with not even putting lotion on sometimes, and it didn't even, like, show. Here, man, you don't put lotion on one day, and you're like, you look like
a raisin.
There's that raisin again.
I know, that's the only problem. That's why you can't drink alcohol and live in a place like we do, because
you'd be a raisinette.
You will be raising up. The only person that's gonna be able to help you with how much raisin you're doing is the Lord above.
He'd be raising you.
You gotta be raising.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Praise the Lord.
I know that. Well,
she's laying on her new bed.
But it'll all of a sudden now, like, today's Mardi Gras, and then next week is St. Patrick's Day, and then, you know, all of a sudden it'll be like Palm Sunday, and, you know, and hopefully, you know, spring will be here soon. Spring is, I think, March 20th, so I'm looking forward to it. We're hoping that we have a good, you know, butterfly population this year, too. It's been, last year was really bad, and
I'm thinking I'm going to turn what was the podcast room, is the podcast room, whatever you want to call it. I think that's going to be the butterfly room this year.
Okay.
Because we have the birds this year, so I can't be as willy-nilly with raising butterflies and stuff this year because I don't want them to fight.
No,
the butterflies
because they both
would
fly.
probably lose.
I think so. I think the birds are have a stronger flight.
But yeah, I would like to do lots of butterflies this year. Even though I'm pretty sure TikTok's gonna be gone, I won't be TikToking about them. But
yeah, nobody's been talking about TikTok, and it's literally 30 days from shutdown, and I can't believe nobody's been talking about it. You know, before, I guess they're waiting until it's a few days before, and everybody goes into panic mode like before. But and the only thing that Trump can do if there isn't a deal, he can only extend it 15 more days. That's it. Because he was only allowed to extend it 90 days, and he extended it 75. So he can only extend 15 more. And if there's no deal, there's, you know, wasn't there a game show, Deal or No Deal, I think? Then
it was so crazy, though. I reposted a video, came up with the banana boba, whatever.
It came up on my feed, yeah.
A video came up because if you're a TikTok creator and you've been posting for a few years, they started doing where it pops up like a year ago or so many years ago,
but
whatever.
They're putting up 3 and 4 year ago stuff.
Yeah. So I had a video come up today that was in 2021, so 4 years ago today. And I'm like, wait a minute. This video, I had been doing TikTok for like a year or so. Like this wasn't like
one of your first videos.
This was like deep into being a TikTok creator. I'm like, I've been doing TikTok for
5 years.
5 years? I was like, oh, no wonder my channel's like dead now. Like, cause I was cool 5 years ago. I'm like old.
Well, I think
not cool anymore.
I think the whole vid time was like a big fog. You know what I mean?
COVID?
Yeah. But there was a lot of good creators on then.
But when you look back at what you call the like good creators and what they were putting out, it wasn't good.
But they didn't have all the filters and all of that stuff like they use now.
Yeah, but it wasn't. We were all just so bored.
And back then it couldn't be more than like a minute and stuff too.
Yeah.
It was. In fact, when it first started, wasn't it? You couldn't be more than like 30 seconds or something.
I can't remember.
But now, I mean, I think there's.
You can post a 10-minute TikTok.
Actually, I think there's a 30-minute one now.
And like in the last 5 or 6 years or so many more podcasts and so many more just people in general have come on the stream.
And everybody thinks they're interesting,
But there's so much more interesting stuff to watch than there was. Like at the beginning of the pandemic, like YouTube wasn't really
new.
popping. What? YouTube was not new.
Well, I mean, it was only a couple years old then.
No, it was not. What are you talking about? I didn't say TikTok. I said YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, she's not listening to me anymore, so
I am
ready to end the stream.
I'm listening.
Thank you guys so much for watching. No, but there was just old shit on YouTube, and people weren't like whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm kind of done with this conversation. The internet is getting back to being boring again, and why are you staring at me? I don't like it.
Because I'm thinking, well, maybe people are starting to do more things offline again.
Yeah, people are starting to touch grass again.
And go out in the trees with their dogs.
What?
You were saying earlier we should take her out into the forest or the trees.
Oh, Tim, you've never been to the forest.
I mean, we've taken her a lot. I mean, she's been to the pumpkin patch many times. She's been a lot of places.
She's hot right now. She's saying...
She is, because the fireplace is going.
She's saying, ladies, that fire is cooking my little puppy pot. And you want our food, huh? You want this?
She does. She said, ooh, I want some of that dirty rice.
Yeah.
I want some of that.
My rice
came out a good time ago. Yes, it did. Yeah. We have a YouTube channel. Anybody on TikTok that doesn't know that, we also have a YouTube channel. We do post podcasts over there and other stuff, so feel free to sign up on our YouTube channel. I do have it linked in the profile. Megan also has, Megan does Snapchat and...
No, that's not me.
No? Oh, that's not her.
No, that's not me.
She has other stuff.
That's a robot.
Oh. Oh.
That stole my identity.
Oh.
But I sold it to them.
Oh. Did you get a lot of money?
So now they actually own it. So it's not me, but it's me.
Hey, sir. So happy Mardi Gras, everybody. I hope everybody had fun. I've never been to Louisiana during Mardi Gras. I've been down there before, but not during Mardi Gras, because you know how I feel about them crowds. Oh, them crowds. Them crowds. But Louisiana does have some cool stuff, though. It really did. I went down there a couple of times. My sister lived down there for a few years.
Oh, and, do you know how hard it is growing up with a mom smaller than you?
I wasn't always smaller than you.
You have been for like a long time. Come here, Tatum. Come on. Bring it in. Like she's got like this tiny lap. Like it's not big enough for me and the dog.
Guys.
Get in here. I know she's got.
Well,
like,
that's why we have to have a small dog, because I have a small lap dog.
You're just a little tiny thing.
She's like, yes, I can get in closer to the food now. Look at me. Look how cute I am.
Sometimes when we walk in the store, I'm like, I wonder if people are going to think I'm her mom. Because I'm so much bigger.
Yeah. Well, I could go to the service desk and say, I've lost my mom. Could you help me find her? And they'd say, "Oh, you look kind of alike. Maybe are you missing a daughter?" They would be like, "I don't know who that is." And we'd have on the same clothes.
Tatum, I don't like when you lick your butt in front of me. Tatum, I don't like that. Tatum, I don't like that. Thanks. You can go. No. Can you go over there and lick your butt? Can you go over there and lick your butt? Thank you. I don't like when you lick your butt next to me. Can you go? Hey, no, can you go over there and lick your butt? Go.
She's, I'm going.
Sometimes we'll be laying in bed and all of a sudden she'll start licking her butt and I go, I don't like that.
Don't be kissing me now.
Stop that.
Don't be kissing me. All dogs do that.
I know, but I don't like it. I don't do it.
I don't do it either.
I don't do it. I don't think I can reach.
They'll call you a butt licker.
In my defense.
No, I don't think there's many people that can reach their butt. No matter how hard you try. If you could lick your butt, you should be joining a circus.
You think they'd pay me good?
Probably.
Do you think they'd pay me as good as it would pay to lick someone else's butt to lick my own?
Oh, gross.
You don't think people get paid good to lick butts?
Probably, but that's never gonna be on my resume.
Okay. I'm not you. How much money do you think I get for licking my own butt?
Oh, for licking your own butt?
Yeah, I'm saying, do you think I get paid as much? Tatum, you are really going to town over there, and this is why I don't like when you do that. Stop licking your butt. Stop it. It's nasty. It's not ladylike. Do you think they would pay me good? Like, as if I was licking someone else's butt, but just like lick my own?
I could Google it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm afraid to ask Alexa because I'd be afraid to know what kind of answer you come up with.
Hey, Alexa, how much do butt lickers get paid?
She's not on.
She said, I'm opting out of this one. Thank you.
She says, I can't translate that question.
Hey, Alexa, do butt lickers get paid a lot?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
You know what? That's the answer I would have given you too. I'm not quite sure I can help you with that.
I think it varies.
Did you guys hear Alexa's answer? That was funny.
I think maybe it's too much of a
A
spread.
broad. Yeah. Yeah, there's too many variations for that. Yeah. Oh boy. Good thing it's only Mardi Gras once a year, guys.
Oh, they're definitely doing that at Mardi Gras.
Yeah, they get out their jerry beads.
It's, time to get stretching. Hey, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. Yeah, but it might take a little while to get that limber. There's probably certain exercises you need to do to get, like...
Maybe it's this side.
You still had a ways to go.
And the ass eats tricks. Can't say I didn't try.
Yeah, we'll stick with the dirty rice.
How dirty.
Right?
Well, guys,
It was another Mardi Gras.
I ain't really got shit else to say.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if we're going to get on again this week, but we'll be on next Tuesday if we're,
Here's this
if we're not
damn
on
dog.
before then. We'll have to see how our week goes. Sometimes we
Get out of here with that mouth.
Sometimes we try to get on twice a
Get
week,
outta
but
here.
we're still posting up and all. But we've been coming live Tuesday nights anyway, and maybe Maybe next week or something. We might have time to come on one day if we can. Maybe if it's nice weather, we can do something in the car next week. We shall see. We shall see. So happy Mardi Gras.
You lint liker. She keeps sitting next to the bed. Do you not like it?
I hope you like your new bed.
You like your new bed? Lay on it. I'll sit next to it. I think she's hot.
She is. Yeah, she's saying, when is that fireplace going out? It's really hot. Well, let's go in the other room where it's not quite so hot.
I think all that there's left to say is, we haven't filmed the podcast in a while. If you were someone that
2 weeks.
was watching it, we noticed we rearranged and turned the spare room in our house. We tried to start turning it into a podcast room, and the more we tried to improve the podcast and whatever,
The views dropped off.
the more the views dropped. We got a lot more views on our podcast episodes when we were just sitting out here on the couch, very developed, if that's, I don't know. And then we started trying to move in that other room and try and set it up with chairs and the lighting. And then we got microphones. And the episodes just, like, as soon as we moved into the other room, and the episode just went, pew.
I know, it's the craziest thing.
So, we said, oh my goodness, time to stop that behavior and go back in the living room and not try as much.
Yeah. If we film another one, maybe we'll film it out here and see if the views come back.
So, that's
but we're doing the
tea.
lives anyway.
That's the tea on we.
There you have it.
And
happy Mardi Gras.
And I'm ready for bed.
Time for some beignets.
You got beignets? Where are they?
I'm not telling you.
Well, why?
Because that's for after this.
But why won't you tell me where they are?
It's a secret. They might all
Why
come
is
and run and get them.
Why is it a secret? But I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about me.
It'll be in the other room. Do you see them here?
No, and I didn't see them there, so that's why I'm saying we all did. I think she's lying. You're gonna get us robbed, and the robbers are gonna show up and say,
I want your
"Where's
beignets.
the beignets?" And I'm gonna be saying,
That's correct.
"She's a lion." You go check her butt cheeks, cause I don't know. That's the only place I didn't look, and
and I'm not looking.
I'm not looking. So
there you have it. Just saying. So if you missed any part of this, we are going to load it up onto our YouTube channel. If you feel like you missed anything big tonight, oh, look at you without your jerry beads and all, just sporting them.
Jerry beads are on your boobs?
No, but that's what they used to do on Jerry Springer. The girls would flash, and he'd throw them the beads.
Oh.
You didn't know that? Yeah, that was the whole thing. That's why they call them Jerry beads. Because you'd flash the audience, or people from the audience would flash the boobs, but you had to be a girl. Only girls got them. Or I guess if you were a guy and had boobs, you could get them too, I guess. But and then they'd throw out Jerry beads to the flashers. It was part of their little thing. You guys know that, right? You remember that. The Jerry Springer show? The Jerry beads? That's what I was kidding saying. We do have Jerry beads. They're downstairs, but I didn't bring them up. I thought the t-shirts and the backdrop and the dirty rice would be plenty for... You guys would get the whole Mardi Gras idea. We're not flashing you guys if that's what you're waiting for.
Check out my OnlyFans. Thanks for watching. Bye.